Hi students, welcome back for Unit 6, Lesson 5. Here we're going to investigate depth perception. Binocular cues, monocular cues of depth perception, which are perceptual constancies. Continuing with perception, remember that this is the organization of stimuli information. Your brain is doing the organizing. One way we do that is using depth perception, and two ways that we perceive depth is with one eye or with two eyes. So that's exactly what monocular cues and binocular cues are. Monocular cues, you can close one eye and you'll be able to tell the difference in all of these different cues. So first off, we have the Ponzo illusion here. This is, you can see that these monsters are both the same size. We see perspective also using vertical. Do you see the vertical lines in this kind of railroad tracky thing? Well, guess what? The yellow lines are the same size. Bernie is the same size. That's Bernie Sanders down there on the railroad tracks. Check it out. Same size. That's perspective. Clearness allows us to see in art or in living. I mean, when you're driving, you do this. Clearness, you can see these trees are more clear to our eye. Therefore, it gives us the feeling as though those trees are more nearby to us. Same is true for the Grand Canyon. You see the things that are more clear look more near to us. Overlapping, so here we have two dots. They look as though they're the same to us, but then we overlap them and the green one suddenly is behind the orange one. Shadow, we're going to add a shadow to this green ball, and now it gives it more depth. You can see that. We'll add a shadow to the backdrop, and it gives us more depth. Number 5, oh, sorry. Now we have more shadow. The ball has shadow following it. You see, it is going from left to right. We add a line. It looks as though it's going diagonally now. Well, actually, no, it doesn't to me. Now it's going to look like it's going diagonally. Shadow's still there. It's underneath it. We take the line away, and the ball with no shadow looks as though it's going diagonally again. Stays on the ground this time. Add a line, staying on the ground. Texture gradient, you see here, texture gradient as the boxes in the middle thing here get closer to us, they're larger. So that gives us the depth perception. Motion parallax, you'll notice that the rocks and the trees are nearby go by really fast, whereas the things in the backdrop go by really slow. You'll see that when you're driving, you know, riding in a car. Things that are nearby go fast. Depth perception with two eyes includes binocular cues, which are binocular cues because of retinal disparity. The images from two eyes differ, right? So my right eye and my left eye have different perspective, and the closer the object, the larger the disparity. So they're going to look different to me. We're going to notice that there are changes. You see the bowling pins, since they're further away, we might be able to see the ones behind them versus if they are in line with one another. We'll try that out in class. And then convergence, our two eyes move inward for near objects. As it comes closer to us, you'll feel your eyes draw inward. More on that in class as usual. And this lesson, we have defined binocular, monocular depth cues, which basically, like I said, one eye versus two eyes. And we'll mess around with it in class.